It's like eating a banana ice cream, completely frozen, but still tastes good. So I'm back in Ladakh this winter, and my main goal this winter was to go to Zanskar, to take my car to Zanskar, but it already snowed by the time I reached Leh, and I'm kind of a little nervous driving in the snow. So I came to Changtang now. I thought I will spend like around 10 days here, just driving around, going to Somoriri Lake, maybe to Hanle, etc., just to get familiar with driving in the winter. And as you can see, it's totally dry here. It's cold, really cold, but it's quite dry. So yeah, I'll just get a feel of how the car behaves in the winter. And then the next week to 10 days is supposed to be very sunny. So I'm hoping that most of the snow melts on the way to Zanskar, and then I'll leave for Zanskar in about 10 days. My first stop in Changtang is also my favorite place in Changtang, which is the Somoriri Lake. It's been a long time, since maybe more than 3 years since I visited the lake, so I'm quite excited to come back. So I'm here now at the Somoriri Lake, and I've been here for the last 3 days. So this is November 24th today. So winter is already setting in and nights are really cold. But apart from that, I was just lazing around here, just enjoying the lake. And surprisingly, when I came here, I saw the Changpa nomads also camped by the lake. And the nomads had come from 3 villages. They had come from Korzok here, they come from Chumur, all the way there. And they also come from Sumdo, which is on that side. So people from 3 villages were camping here. And it was so beautiful to see them, take their animals out to graze every day. So my main focus this winter is to go to Zanskar. But I thought, okay, I'll just come to Changtang to experience winter, because here it's not that extreme compared to Zanskar where it's snow all over. So it was a good trial run for me to come to a cold place and see how my car camping setup works. So yeah, everything went smoothly except for my water can. So I knew that because of it's so cold here that whatever can I use till freeze. So I got a insulated water jug, a 20-liter Milton insulated water jug, and I thought that the insulation will be sufficient to keep the water from freezing, but no. Even the first night I spent, the water completely froze. So initially I had it inside the car, beside my legs where I was sleeping. But later, since it was freezing, I kept it inside, below the seat, and I was lying on top of it. So I thought that it will be more warm, but still the water is freezing. So I need to figure out some way to keep it from freezing. You might think that I've actually come off-roading, but no. What I did was to follow the tracks used by the nomads. So these days they all have like boleros to carry all their stuff from one campsite to other. So they make a lot of these trails all over Changtang. So and I am very against off-roading in these remote and pristine places. So what I did was to just follow the trail, follow the track, and then just park by the side of the track so that I don't disturb them while they go. They keep going every day, like 4 or 5 vehicles go along this track. My biggest worry on this trip is my battery dying in the cold. So I had my car parked here for the last 3 days, and I didn't go anywhere. I just parked by the side of the dirt track which leads to the nomadic camp. So my car was here for 3 days. So I'm a little bit worried whether it will start now or not. Let's see. Yeah, it does. But still, it's a bit of a concern because maybe if I park my car somewhere in Zanskar and I go hiking for like a week or 2 weeks and I come back, the battery could be dead. So I need to find a way to handle that. I have a big solar panel, but I don't have the leads from the solar panel to go to the battery to charge it. Ideally, for the next trip I'll get a jump starter so that I won't have any issues. Even if the jump starter runs out of battery, I can charge it using my solar panel and then use that to jump start my car. So yeah, I spent 3 days. Now my next plan is to go to Numa, the plains by the Indus River. I'm hoping to spend a few days there and then head back to Leh and then head to Zanskar.